Did you know that the Insta360 One X is capable of taking photos with embedded data so that you can upload them into Google Street View so they can be displayed there with you getting credit for those photos too? Why would you want to do that? Well, there is the sheer joy of seeing your photos on Google Maps and all the kudos that comes with that, but also after 50 photos have been credited to you by Google in this way, you can become a Google trusted photographer. That's if everything goes as planned. It didn't for me, but more about that later. Hi, my name is Sam Johal. Welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. This is all about 360 photos and videography with some travel and coffee thrown in too. So thanks for watching. If we've just met, welcome. Consider subscribing perhaps and make sure you don't miss out on any future videos, if that works for you. Today, I'm going to show you how to use the Insta360 One X to super easily capture Google Street View content and to upload this to Google and get credit for thousands of photos on Google Maps in just 1 hour. So let's go. What worked really well for me was the technical aspect of taking these photos with the Insta360 One X. It really does work flawlessly. Big ups to Insta360 One X for that. And here's the best thing. You don't have to take individual photos to get the credit. You can capture the footage as video and share them to Google Street View directly. Google does its magic and hey presto, you have thousands, and I mean thousands of photos credited to you on Google Street Maps. Now I'm going to show you how I got 21,112 photos credited to me on Google Street View, and you could get that too. What didn't work so well was the Google end of things, but more about that story later. Suffice to say, if you have a brand account, watch out. This may not work so well for you. So here we go with step one, do your research. Check on Google Maps for an area which you think is a target-rich environment. It doesn't have to be a huge amount of area, but just check to see if there's already a lot of imagery on those maps. Target those areas which don't. Step two, get your kit together. You'll need your Insta360 One X camera with one, perhaps two batteries just to be safe. You'll need a good memory card with about 45 to 60 minutes free so that you can capture the footage. You'll need a selfie pole long enough for it to be about a foot or 30 centimeters above your head comfortably. You'll also need the Google Street View app on your mobile device and also the Insta360 One X app too. Step three, before you start shooting, turn on the camera and link it up to the Insta360 One X app. Once you get there, make sure you've got it selected to video. From there, go into settings at the top of the screen and select GSV mode. That stands for Google Street View. Now this is important because if you don't have that switched on and your camera linked to your phone at the same time, it's not going to gather the GPS data and integrate that into your footage so that Google Street View can make sense of it when it arrives. Step four, now here's the simple bit. Walk around your target identified area with your Insta360 One X on the end of your selfie pole and follow the route that you've already planned. And that's it, you're almost done. But wait, here are some tips for what you need to do next and post-processing too. First, keep each segment of video down to about 1 to 3 minutes in length only. You'll thank me later. These videos get so large that they chew up a lot of battery whilst you're actually recording them, and then also post-processing them into a format where Google Street View can make sense of them. It takes time, it takes battery, and also it will hog your device. So if this is your only device that you're going to be using, make sure you take small videos so you can break up your workflow. Second, make sure you have your mobile device fully charged up before you start shooting. I don't know about you, but I found that actually shooting in this way with GSV mode on, it chews up your mobile device battery pretty quickly. So have it fully charged, or even better, have it plugged into some kind of power bank whilst you're shooting. That will enable you to have it all ready to go to post-process once you stop shooting. Number three, make sure you've got enough space on your mobile device or phone so that you can download the footage from your camera. That's where the work's gonna happen. Make sure you've got space. Fourth, once you have your footage on your phone, go to the share icon on the top and share to Google Street View. If you haven't shared on Google Street View before, you'll need to log in and do all that kind of stuff. Now this takes a long time. Now I'm living in New Zealand and I have an ADSL line, and this took me 2 days. 2 days to load up about 45 minutes to 60 minutes worth of footage. That's a long time. I don't have fiber or cable in my area. They tell me October. I really hope it comes in October, but you might have that. If you've got a fast connection, you'll get this done a lot quicker. So here's the payoff. 1 hour of shooting netted me 21,112 photos. Now, I thought it was going to be a lot, but I didn't think it was going to be that many. Wow. And they're all there on Google Maps for me to see. Now, technically, yes, this should now work for you. It will show up in your Google main account. You will now have this credited and you will become a Google trusted photographer. You'll get an email apparently in the post letting you know that you are now one of these. However, I have a brand account and it's not so simple. These photos were credited to my brand account. Now my brand account somehow does not align or hook into my Google main account, so I can't get the credit on my main account. Now I've been through an endless loop with Google trying to figure this out, but I think something got broken when they got rid of Google+. So I don't know how to fix it, and neither do Google because no one's replying with anything that makes sense. They keep sending me into this loop. Anyway, that's another video another time. Maybe if I can be bothered, if I ever sort this out. It is a world of pain. So lesson is, if you have a brand account, you'll get the photos up, but you may not get credit. If you don't have a brand account, bingo, you should get credit for this and you'll become a Google trusted photographer. That's it for me today. I hope you've got something out of this. I hope you've enjoyed it. My name's Saab Johal. Consider subscribing if you have. I'd love to see you back here again. Until then, cheers and go well.